Hello everyone. Our lesson today is on creativity and this is activity 1. I'm going to explain to you the level 1 reading assessment or exam, and this is creativity 1. Activity 1, of course, this is the mock exam or the practice exam. So activity 1, you've got document 1, and because it's difficult to show you the document and the answers, so you can take a picture of this if you want, and then you can save it and print it out, or you can write it down. So this is the document 1, and this is again the document 1. You can take a picture or you can write the information down. And this is again for document 1, as you can see. And this is again document 1, what's left from document 1. So as I said, you can take a picture of these or you can sit and write them down. But when I am going to explain the answers to you, I will show you the question and the answer and the evidence from the text, from the document, of course. So just before I show you the answers, when you look at a document, try to study the document. Try to look at the pictures. Do we have one picture? Do you have two pictures? Do the pictures mean anything? Do they represent anything? Do they signify anything? Are they important? Do we have only a picture, or maybe there is some writing in the picture as well? Look at the title and study the title. Analyze the title. Is it, for example, in capital letters? Is it in small letters? Is everything in the title in capital letters, or maybe just the first letter in each word is written in capital letters? Is the title bold? Is it in color? Is it in italics? Is it underlined? Do we have one title? Do we have a subtitle under it? Do we have any features in the text? For example, do we have paragraphs? Do you have spacing between paragraphs? Do we have bullet points? Do we have numbering? Do you have a search box? Do we have, for example, links? So we have to study the document in front of us and look at everything. Look at the organizational features or the formatting features or the print features, we call them sometimes, and look at the text, how it is organized, why this kind of writing is in bold and in dark, why the writer is doing this. So spend about 1 minute if you want or more looking at the text or the document as a whole, starting from the beginning of the document to the end, looking at the pictures, the paragraphs and the organizational features. And also try to see, like, we've got paragraphs and each paragraph is about one idea, and the most important sentence in a paragraph is the first sentence most of the time, and this sentence is called the topic sentence. So let's go to the questions then. Question 1. What is the document? Is it an article? Is it an email? Is it a letter? Or is it a story? The answer, of course, it is an article, because if you look at it, we can see a title, we have paragraphs, we have spacing between the paragraphs, and also you can see a picture. So this is what an article is about. So when you go to your writing exam, you save this information in your mind. I'm going to write an article, so I need what? A title. I need to write paragraphs. I need to create spacing between the paragraphs, and I need to have a picture. So by looking at the document here, document 1, you can see it is an article. Next question. what is the purpose of the document? So why the writer has written this document, this text? Why? What does the writer want? To recount. To recount means to tell a story. To instruct, to give you instructions, do this or don't do this. To discuss, a point, talk about it, or to inform. Now, I always say anything we read gives information. Anything we read informs us. But don't take inform in your exam unless you see facts and numbers. Do not take inform in your exam unless you see facts and numbers. If you see many facts and numbers, then the text is informative or the text gives information. So why the article informs us? Because we have facts. I give you some examples. A new study, so this is a fact, it's a new study. We use the present simple. This is again, we use the present simple to express or to show facts. For example, there are cognitive benefits, or is a verb and it is present simple. This is a statement, it's a fact. These findings, research findings. So again, give. And then an experiment. When you talk about an experiment, you are talking about facts. And also we have numbers. So writing integrates the following 3 brain processes. So number 3, again, this is a fact taken from the text, the document. So we are using facts, we are using numbers. This means the text is informative. It gives us information, or if you want, it informs us. Again, you have to read the questions carefully in your exam because sometimes they use different words, but the meaning is the same. So if you say this text gives information, this text informs us, this text is informative, again, all these mean the same. Of course, when you talk about synonyms are not the same, they are similar, which means 90%, they are the same, but not 100%. That's why we say synonyms are similar. Let's go to number 9. Which verb tense has been used in the second paragraph? So a verb tense, sometimes we say a verb form, sometimes we say a verb, sometimes a verb tense, and they are the same. So future simple, present simple, past continuous, present continuous. The answer is present simple because if you look, we have got integrates. This is present simple. It integrates. We put the S, third person singular S, and requires. Again, this requires. It means it requires. So again, I put S, and this is the third personal singular S. It requires. So I'm using present simple, and that's why this is the verb tense. So I'm going to read all this until I find the verbs. And I find 2 verbs. Integrates is present simple and requires is present simple. So I take present simple. Because I put the answers for you in blue so you can see the answers and think about why these answers are correct. And as I said, the important thing for you as a student is to know why it is right or why it is wrong. When you know why, so you can do, other texts, you can, study other texts and give correct answers, I hope. So you have to think why this is correct. And I always say, if I give you the correct answer only, means I am giving you 1 fish you eat for 1 day. But if I explain to you why this is the answer, it means I am helping you to fish every day. I'm giving you the fishing skills, as the Chinese people say. Okay. Number 10. What does the writer recommend? Recommend means advise. Pick up a pen, learn how to write or learn to write, use a keyboard, use both hands. The correct answer is, pick up a pen. How do I know? In the title. If you go back to the title, the first sentence in the first paragraph and the last sentence in the third paragraph. So picking up a pen, this is at the beginning of the article, and writing your thoughts down on paper may actually help you exercise your brain. If I go back, you can see here from the beginning, you know, you can see here writing, pens, keyboard. Just yet you're talking about the pen, and the end, you know, of the writing here, it tells you here picking up a pen. Again, you can see. So as I said, it's difficult to explain the reading exam, but because every time I have to go back to the text. That's why I told you at the beginning, take a picture of the text or write the text down, and then you can look at the text and you can see the answer. So the correct answer for number 10 is pick up a pen. Why? Because in the title we have this answer. The first sentence in the first paragraph tells me that pick up a pen is the correct answer. And also, as you can see, picking up a pen and writing your thoughts down on paper may actually help you exercise your brain. So these are taken from the, you know, the document 1. Number 11, the word integrates could be replaced by. Replace something means take the place of something. Absorbs, excludes, combines, separates. Of course, you can use a dictionary to look up the meaning of these words. So writing is more complicated. So integrates, of course, it means here combines. It integrates. When you integrate things, you combine them, you put them together. And then writing is more complicated or complicating or complication because it integrates the following 3 brain processes. So it integrates, this is the sentence, you know, taken from the document 1, and you can see it integrates means it combines, it puts together 3 things. Number 12, the last paragraph break has been inserted because of a change in time, topic, place, person. So this is the paragraph, this is the last paragraph. So you can see writing is more complicated, whatever. So this paragraph is about writing, this paragraph is about adults, so we have a change in topic. So as I said, most of the time the first sentence in a paragraph is the most important sentence. So I can tell, for example, you know, in this paragraph I'm talking about writing, in this paragraph I'm talking about adults, so the topic is different, and that's why we have a change in the topic. And when you have a change in the topic, you have this break or spacing, if you want, between the 2 paragraphs. This is, of course, at the end, you know, of this video I put the the website for the exam for you here. Also in the description under the video you find the link to the exam. So thank you for listening. Please support my channel so I can record more videos for you. Thank you for listening and best of luck in your exam.